Leafy is Here is actually one of the big reasons why I got into making YouTube videos way back in 2016. And today what I'm going to do is take a little bit of time to go over the rise and the even harder fall of this YouTube giant. Specifically because he came back from the fucking dead. Pretty spooky shit if you ask me, I'm not even gonna lie.
What's good, guys? So, it's like 4 o'clock in the morning.
So I first got into LeafyIsHere's content probably back in 2016. What he was doing at that time was he was taking basic things that were going on in the community and he was commentating about them. 9 times out of 10, it was about small, kind of obscure videos that nobody really knew about, and he would make fun of it. He would pretty much make fun of the people in it. He would make fun of the people, you know, that were harassing him or coming after him, when really, very, you know, contradicting statement, because he was actually the one doing most of the harassing, and that's what I find so ironic and funny about the story of Leafy is Here. Quite frankly, that's the Leafy is Here that everybody knows. There's not a single person that does not know, because that's actually when most people were exposed to Leafy is Here content. What I'm here to talk about is the entire story leading all the way up until now, 2020, when he came back to diss iDubbbz, H3H3, and pretty much came back for the throats of every single person that ever wronged him. His beginnings started about 4 to 5 years ago, and he was making Minecraft content. Yes, he was a Minecraft Let's Player, let's never forget that. And what his Minecraft content pretty much consisted of was a lot of PvP, a lot of just playing around with friends, normal stuff. There's actually not much known about this period of Leafy's YouTube channel, simply because he has deleted a lot of the videos on that YouTube channel from that time period. A lot of the Minecraft videos are not listed. If they are, I just haven't been able to kind of go through and find them. I didn't really do much research. This was more of a retrospect from my opinion and my experiences. Like I said at the very beginning of this video, he heavily influenced me in my channel. So in some ways, I want to rip him to shreds for a lot of the bullshit that later came out down the line, but I also kind of, in a weird way, have that nostalgia feeling where I kind of want to, you know, keep his name there. After all, whether you love him or hate him, he changed the landscape of YouTube, just like H3H3, just like Moist Critical, just like all these people. They changed the landscape of the platform, and we have them to thank for that. So this is going to be a pretty long video. I kind of give you guys like kind of a biographics rundown at the beginning. I'm going to start really kind of getting into it. I'll add footage here and there throughout the video. This is my first video that I'm actually uploading on my main channel in a long time. The previous videos that I had, I ate ass triggered, all these other videos, those have since been deleted, unfortunately, and I no longer have those videos, but I will definitely start trying to upload more content. So I'm going to go into this. I'm going to attack it in 3 parts. I'm going to attack the very beginning, the Minecraft years, then I'm going to attack the middle, the rise to success, and then the third part is kind of going to be almost like a part 1 and part 2 Harry Potter, Deathly Hallows type deal going on there. What I'm going to do is I'm going to pretty much have the fall of it, and then I'm going to have the new rise and the new videos that have recently been uploaded, which I will talk in depth about each one of them, and potentially what that means for the future of the Leafy is Here channel.
Oh, he doesn't even come out here? Yo! Seriously? Dude. Please. Oh, you piece of shit. Come on. Punch me. Punch me, you bitch.
Leafy is Here got to start in YouTube like many other people did. He got to start playing Minecraft, doing Minecraft Let's Plays, just kind of having fun with friends, doing PvP and just stuff like that. And a lot of people around this time period were doing that. That's exactly how people were just kind of rising through the ranks. At this time period, Tobuscus was kind of on the downfall, not quite yet though. But you had like Captain Sparkles, you had all these big name YouTubers that were pretty much coming to the forefront of popularity and relevancy in the YouTube community. And so what many young YouTubers that we now look at as the big YouTubers, they got their start by doing that. They just started playing Minecraft. It was easy. You could just pick up the fucking game, make some gameplay, and you're fucking famous. And that's when Leafy saw an opportunity. He saw an opportunity and he decided to take it. This opportunity would expose him to a large amount of people, to large crowds. I have a theory that that's not always what he wanted to do. Obviously, it's probably not even a theory. It's probably just how it worked. A lot of people, they would do, you know, videos of stuff that's popular then to kind of get a viewership, and then they would go off and kind of do their own creative thing. As for Leafy, calling it creative is kind of a statement. But, yeah, so I mean, the early days were just a lot of that. There's nothing really of note here that we can actually, like, pick apart and dissect and actually be like, yo, this is different, this is strange, because a lot of it is pretty much just the same old. There's nothing too different. He's not very special in this era of his time on YouTube. But yeah, I mean, he started making videos, I believe, back in either 2014 or 15 before coming to relevance in 2016. So yeah, I mean, his early time is just a bunch of him just screaming into the microphone like everyone else does. From friends of mine that were following him during his inception of his channel, they said that he was pumping out a pretty good amount of content, and the content was entertaining. There was a base group of people that he would play with in pretty much every single game, and they created kind of a name for themselves, a good brand for themselves. Everybody was kind of hopping on it, and it was interesting to tune into. So yeah, I mean, it's crazy to like look back in a retrospect and look at where he started, because I know at least by 2016 he was one of the most infamous names in all of YouTube. You know, every day or every other day he would just be posting videos, and it would be crazy shit, you know what I mean? You know, I probably watched iDubbbz and Filthy Frank the most back then, and that's actually gonna be my next video. I'm gonna do a Filthy Frank analysis video. But I'm getting ahead of myself because we're here to talk about fucking Leafy. And actually, on that note, I will have to say that is the end of the Minecraft era. Let's move on to the next era, the beginning of his relevance in the kind of bullyish community. Hey guys, it's LeafyIsHere. After the initial success of the Minecraft videos, LeafyIsHere decided to move on to observing and bullying other channels and their videos, pretty much for his and his audience's entertainment. Me being part of his audience, I have to admit, these were some of the most entertaining moments of my high school memories. Freshman year of high school was filled with me and my friends pretty much just making LeafyIsHere jokes, watching his videos, and falling in love with his satire comedy. I remember he would make videos pretty much based off of everything that you could think of, whether it was certain people making music videos, and he's like, oh my god, they're targeting me, or just random like little shit like that made him, to be honest, probably one of the most entertaining YouTubers of the time. And he also kind of was in the revival of the commentary. And what was his bread and butter style that added to these videos? Well, it was CSGO, surfing in CSGO. What I just showed you kind of there for like a brief second is usually what would be in the background of most of his videos. It wasn't always CSGO. He would play various games, and but there was always kind of like gameplay in the background, so we could technically classify it as a gameplay commentary. But these like this little series of videos that he had going here was really what he became known for. Was pretty much just trying to like implement gameplay and then just satire, and also exposing other YouTube channels. This became entertaining. As people, we are very in tune to like drama. Like, we like drama for some reason, and what Leafy encapsulated was the epitome of drama. That's all that he knew. In fact, he was on Drama Alert. Check it out.
I'm kind of like more of like a hamster person. I'm like not really into dogs.
Oh, that's okay. I'll do anything for you. So you will
Hamsters.
you will put a hamster up you for Leafy.
I will do that in a heartbeat. I will do it on video and I'll do it in front of him.
This made for some extremely entertaining content because there was always something happening with Leafy. It's like no matter what was going on, there was always like some type of drama or something like that. That was from a lady that was into bestiality, and she said that everybody called her the dog fucker, and so Leafy went live because she was a huge Leafy fanatic, and it was pretty funny. I mean, it's a great like little interview with both of them. Keemstar starts off the interview with her and then adds him to it. Kind of like, well, Leafy's actually here. Come on in, Calvin. And yeah, so there was always something going on with Leafy, and it was always like really entertaining to watch. And I remember it was so cool because it's like me and all of my friends, we used to enjoy just kind of like talking about it just because it was like funny. Like it was like raunchy, funny comedy that just like it was like absurd comedy as well. Everything just seemed like it was blown out of proportion with him, like no matter what it was. So he got a lot of traction here, and he was a big player in the game. Honestly, he definitely was getting good viewership. He was getting good views. People found him quite entertaining. I know Young Candle found him very entertaining. And obviously when you're going on YouTube, you just want to be entertained. You don't necessarily just want to be like, bored out of your mind, even though that's what I'm probably doing to you guys right now. But, yeah, I mean, it's just weird to like look back on and just think that was like so long ago. You know what I mean? So yeah, but so now what I want to take time to do is do an in-depth analysis on the biggest moment, I think, of Leafy's YouTube career. And in my honest opinion, the biggest moment of Leafy's YouTube career was the iDubbbz video. Now, iDubbbz made a video about Leafy and part of his Content Cop series, which he had done before. I think he did one on Keemstar. I don't know if that was before or after. But iDubbbz was pretty much known as like the fucking final boss of fucking YouTube. Okay, he was like known for dark souling YouTubers pretty much, and Leafy forgot to fucking light a bonfire because when he came in contact with iDubbbz, Leafy got fucked. He got fucked hard, and this caused him to go into almost hiding for probably maybe 2-3 years. So let's jump into the iDubbbz roast and destruction of LeafyIsHere's YouTube channel.
Hey everybody, welcome back to another episode of Content Cop. As you can probably tell, I can hardly contain myself right now, because today is the day we get to bully Leafy.
Everything flows, and all is connected. This eye is not merely seen.
The Content Cop is what destroyed Leafy. It made him flee into hiding for a few years. iDubbbz's video was extremely damaging, and what it did was pretty much set some very pivotal points, hypocrisy, as well as just pretty much dominate Leafy, and expose a lot of different like little points of him that were less than desirable to most people, including his viewership. After the Content Cop, he kind of went on this like little hiatus where we didn't hear anything from him. As people, or some people might know or recall, he got his Twitter taken away, and so we didn't get any tweets, we didn't get anything. He did, I think, hop onto Drama Alert once during his little time off, but other than that, it was completely dead quiet. No uploads, no anything. Now, iDubbbz has done a lot of Content Cops on a lot of people for a lot of reasons, and 9 times out of 10 that he does a Content Cop on somebody, they don't survive, and neither does their channel. iDubbbz has this keen ability to be able to come out on top of any YouTuber that he talks about in any of the Content Cops, and the reason why is because iDubbbz is an extremely articulate person, able to articulate arguments very well, and bring up very pivotal points that could be seen as damaging or damning to any YouTube channel, regardless of their subscribers or the loyalty of the fan base. because no matter how loyal you are, if someone brings up some very good points against someone that you actually consider to be almost a friend without even knowing, you're going to probably listen to it very closely, and you're going to take what they have to say into much consideration. And that's exactly what happened with the Content Cop. iDubbbz made phenomenal points, and Leafy's viewership slowly deteriorated. He made one last video about this depression video. I think it was oh god, what channel was it? I don't think it was Vsauce. It was somebody, and that was it. It was like the final sayonara, peace out, and he just stopped uploading from there. Just didn't upload anymore, and he went extremely quiet. iDubbbz didn't really talk about it too much either, other than, you know, he was like, Leafy just kind of left, and he would talk about it here and there, but he tried not to bring it up a lot, especially because, well, you know, the dragon of YouTube was already slayed. It didn't really matter at that point. Everything that needed to be said was said, and it was all thrown out there, and it was given to the public, and the people made their choice. The people stopped watching Leafy. So the consensus of everybody was, yeah, okay, Leafy's pretty scummy. These are some great points. Leafy does this, that, and the third, and we're not going to watch his content anymore. And that's just how it was. Nobody really thought much of it after that, and he faded into obscurity for quite some time. And this left kind of a weird place for people that were considered fans of Leafy. I know after his absence from YouTube, I actually forgot. I forgot all about Leafy, and then one time I came across one of his videos and I recommended, and I said, holy shit, what the fuck happened to LeafyIsHere? I remember that he was huge, and it took me back into a time long ago of staying up late with my friends and just watching LeafyIsHere content. And yeah, I mean, I just remember checking back in one day just to see if he had uploaded anything, and sure enough, he hadn't. There was no uploads. There was nothing. Full media silence, and that was a little disappointing to me, because I enjoyed and I missed his content. His content to me was, though kind of brash and not very, you know, full, you know, well-rounded, it was still entertaining nevertheless. That was up until a few weeks ago. Leafy returned. He came back. Something that a lot of people, when it comes to Content Cop, don't do. I mean, a lot of them keep making, you know, videos and stuff like that, but the relevance and the actual viewership that they had before is usually a little bit toned down, just a little bit. That was a mysterious case with Leafy, is that his viewership and his upload schedule was non-existent. It just stopped him in his tracks. He literally just would not make any more videos for the remainder of the time that we were waiting. And about a month and a half ago, he came back. Leafy is back on YouTube. This is something that I was shocked about, and I know a lot of other people, my friends, everybody was shocked about this. We were shocked to see LeafyIsHere uploaded a video. I remember getting the notification on my phone and going, huh, that's never happened before. And so that's fucking crazy. I think that's fucking insane that he actually had the balls to then come back. And he came back almost like Tekashi6ix9ine did. He came back fucking swinging, coming for heads, and memeing on everybody, including the man that was the reason of his downfall. iDubbbz himself. Leafy came back swinging at iDubbbz. You guys may have heard about iDubbbz being a simp, iDubbbz being a simp, you know, that's been kind of floating around the internet for a while. And I think Leafy saw this and he sprung into action. Like, he realized that this was his moment to do something, to act on the person that made him stop the content. And he decided to flip it on its head. Now, the videos are only like 30 seconds long. I'm going to show you guys a very small little chunk of one of the more recent videos. I'll show you a small chunk of the fucking iDubbbz video that he just recently released, and take a look for yourself. It's a comeback.
Lewd cosplay and everything in between, and I think all of it is cool. Yeah, I know.
Dude, you're a fucking cuck.
And that leads us up to current day. Where is Leafy gonna go with his content? That's honestly up for some kind of debate. Nobody actually really knows. He did confirm to Keemstar, though. He went back on Drama Alert again and said that he's probably not here to stay. He does not want to upload consistently. He does not want to, you know, he pretty much said YouTube is shit still, and he just doesn't want to be part of that community anymore, which is 100% understandable. YouTube has definitely changed and evolved since he came into it almost 4 or 5 years ago. It's a whole different platform with whole different players and whole new ways and groups of people around it. It's not the same YouTube that LeafyIsHere left. Now that Leafy is back, I'm going to be curious to see. I'm definitely going to maybe kind of have one foot in his corner, give him the fighting chance, and see what he's going to do, how he's going to move. And also, I'm going to be very excited, just like I was when I was 16, to see some new LeafyIsHere content. Alright, well that will do it for the LeafyIsHere video. I hope that you guys enjoyed it. I definitely will be making more videos coming up very soon. I want to make one about iDubbbz, funny enough, and also about Filthy Frank. The Filthy Frank one's probably going to be extremely long. It's probably going to take me like 2 days to actually do. But I hope that you guys enjoy this like little nostalgia look at LeafyIsHere. I don't really know what I'm going to title this video. But this was just kind of like how I saw Leafy, kind of condensed into a small video. I know I said it was going to be long, and I know I said I was going to put parts, but listen, I'm fucking lazy, and I don't really have fucking time to do that. But I did want to do a LeafyIsHere video because he is back, you know, and I am going to be pretty excited to see everything that he does. But with that being said, I hope that all of you guys have a wonderful day. Subscribe to my channel if you guys want more content. If you guys want me to do a video on any other YouTuber, just put them down in the description. I'll make sure to kind of read through them and see which ones I might want to do. Yeah, but other than that, I hope that you guys have a wonderful day. Take it easy, and yeah, see you guys in the next video. This is Candle. Goodbye.